Good morning everyone. This is a third video for class 9 in first chapter number system. So last class we have done these questions, this type questions. Find 4 rational numbers. So I want to give 1 or 2 more questions. And last class we completed the first exercise. So today we start the second exercise. Before that, find 4 rational numbers between -5 by 12 and 1 by 16. Yes. So how we find out any 4 rational numbers between 2 rational numbers? So this type we have done already. So this is a system that we first find LCM of 12 and 16. What is the method? LCM of 12 and 16 we find. So we cut it by small numbers. 2 6s are, 2 8s are, 2 3s are, 2 4s are. Now see, can you cut by any number? Both? No. Then you multiply all this. 48. So the LCM is 48. That's why what we do, we make both the denominators 48. 12 what's of 48? 12 4s are, into 4 into 4. 16 what's of 48? 16 3s are, into 3 into 3. This way, right? 20 by 48. 3 by 48. Now see, you should keep in mind what integers are. This is called actually, it's a number line. So whenever you have to decide rational numbers, you just take this number line as a side note. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2. Actually, if you see here, all integers are there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -1, -2. So on number line we write just integers only. This is a line of integers, or real number line, or number line. Why? Because now I have to decide. So like left side all negatives will be there. See here -20. Left side what is there? -20. -4, -5, -6, -20 and 3. So between -20 and 3 there are many numbers. Many numbers are there. So you just take this as a side note, side work. Then how to decide now between -20 and 3 what 4 rational numbers are? So right now 4 rational numbers between -20 and 3. So see, -19 will be there, -17 will be there, -15 will be there, -1 will be there, 0 will be there, 1 between these two, between -20 and 3. So I can write -19, I can write -17, I can write 0 by 48. 0 by 48 actually is 0 only. See, I can write 1 by 48 like that. So my answer is -19 by 48, -17 by 48. 0 by any number is 0. 0 by anything is 0. So 0, 1 by 48, finish. So actually you can write any 4. Question will be like this: find any 4 rational numbers. So this last class we have already discussed. Okay. And last video I have given some practice questions also, but which has no fixed answer. That's why I am not giving the answers for that. See, between 2 rational numbers the answer is not fixed, because different students will write different rational numbers. Because last class we discussed that between 2 rational numbers there are infinite rational numbers. Last video we discussed that. How many rational numbers will be there between 2 rational numbers? Infinite rational numbers. Okay. Please see. Now, you know that, we have to start second exercise. Before that, you know that every number in maths is real number, and real number is divided in two parts: rational, irrational. So, rational number means what? 0, plus, minus, fraction, decimal, all rational. What irrational are? All roots, root 2, root 3, root 5. This should be there in your mind clearly. If you club them, this plus this, real. Okay? See, actually rational number definition is what? Any number of the type P by Q, any number of the type P by Q where Q not equal to 0 and P, Q are integers. See, integer by integer is rational number, whereas irrational number, what you know? Any number which cannot be written in the form P by Q is irrational. You know, all roots are irrational because these numbers cannot be written in the form P by Q. If a number can be written in the form P by Q, that is rational. Cannot be written, that is irrational. This should be there. Now, what is there? The next point, number line. We can represent all real numbers on number line. See, this is the number line simply. Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. It's simply, this is a number line, please. So, we can represent all real numbers. Real numbers means what? Rational or irrational together. It means all rational numbers you can represent on this. All irrational numbers you can represent on this. Understand? So, that is there in the second exercise. How to represent numbers, that too we have irrational numbers. Yeah, I show you some cases. Please see. For example, represent. I want to represent 1 by 3 on number line. Yes. Please see. So how? Where it comes? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the number line simply. Okay. This is with 1 centimeter gap. On scale you can see, even this is scale also. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So between them again, between 1 and 2 you can take 10 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then between 1 and 2 you find what? 10 parts, 10 divisions. So where is 1.3? Between 1 and 2, this is the third line. This is 1.3. Are you following? Where is 1.3 on the number line, miss? This is a 1.3 on number line. That's all. So see, this is called representation of 1 by 3 on number line. So what is 1 by 3 actually? 1.3 actually? This is rational number. Okay. Suppose I want to represent minus 2.4 on number line. So how you represent this? Minus 2.4 on a number line. Yes, see, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Where it comes minus 2.4, between minus 2 and minus 3, you make 10 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where is minus 2.4? Here. After minus 2, fourth. This is minus 2.4. So this is a way to represent what? Rational numbers on number line. Now what we have? See please, this is the heading, representing some irrational numbers on number line. On number line. Yes. Now we start this. How to representing some irrational numbers. Some is what? Like, see, like root 2, root 3, root 5. Yes. This we have in syllabus. Okay. So this was what? Representing rational. 1.3, 1.4, 2.5, minus 2.5 rational numbers. But now we are talking about what? Irrational numbers, root numbers. So this is an important question. Yes. Please see. A question is given. Represent, or it can be given like this: locate root 2 on number line. This is there in textbook. This is example, textbook example. Okay. So how to represent root 2 on a number line? Because root 2 is what? Irrational. Yes. So what is the method for that? You understand the method please. How we represent this. So I will show you both the ways. So I am first showing you. For this question, we use compass, ruler, okay, and use pencil. So I am making a number line first. So first I will show you by using this big scale. Then I will show this paper, because which you use, because in exam you have to give this answer on paper, of course. So for more clarity I am taking this big scale. Okay. So I am taking this as 0. Suppose this is 0. Okay. Then I will take 1. You see here. This is my 1. Then next, this is my 2. Then this is my 3. So I am taking here with big gap. Clear? So here this is 1. Then this will be 2. Yes. See, because first I have to draw number line please. So number line will be like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, no end. Both the sides no end. Okay. So how we represent root 2, root numbers on number line? So we have 3 types of questions: root 2, root 3, root 5. This is in second exercise. So it's very important question. This is important question. Okay. Then what you have to do, 0 is in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes like that. Here you keep in mind that this is 1 centimeter gap is there. Okay. This is 1 centimeter gap. You assume that this is 1 centimeter gap. Between them there will be 10 divisions, 10 parts. Between 0 and 1, how many parts are there? Root 2. Actually you should know, it was there in 8th class. Root 2 value is 1.4 nearly. Yes. Root 2 is nearly how much? 1.4. Its value is nearly, approximately. Okay. So where 1.4 comes? 1.4 comes between 1 and 2, So your answer should be between 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2. Because root 2 is 1.4. So it will come between 1 and 2. It is nearly. But actually we can't do directly. We have to use compass and all for this. So what is the method? Yeah. After taking this, now understand the method. This is 1 centimeter gap. This is unit length. This is called unit length. Unit means 1. Unit means 1. So 0 to 1, the length is 1 centimeter. Its length. This is 1 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter, like that. So what we do, here now we make a square. Yes, please see. Here we make a square whose length is 1. You understand and you practice. Yes. So what I am doing now, at 0 and 1 you make a square. So we name it as O, A, B, C. Here I am writing also side by side. Let us take O, A, B, C, a square of unit length. It means whose each side is 1 centimeter. So for representing root 2 on the number line, what you have to do? 0, 1. At 0, 1 you make a square. This is 1, right? So you, with scale, ruler, you take this is also 1, this is also 1, this is also 1. Okay? Then what we do? That is OA is 1 centimeter. OA is 1, AB also 1 centimeter. We take OA is 1, AB also 1. Then what we do? This is the method, please. Join AB. What we do now? We join OB. Not AB, join OB. Okay? Then what happens, it's a right triangle then. Because it's a square, I am saying. So this angle is 90. So by Pythagoras theorem, yes, here we use Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, what happens, we get, what is Pythagoras theorem? I will explain here directly. This is called, opposite to 90 is called hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is equal to, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. This is called Pythagoras theorem. So what is by Pythagoras theorem we get, this is OB hypotenuse. OB square is equal to OA square plus AB square. Yes. So what is OB? Here I am going after that. OB square is equal to, what is OA? 1. OA is 1. What is AB? 1. So OB square is equal to 1 square is 1, 1 square is 1, OB square is 1 plus 1, 2. OB square is 2. Then OB is what, root 2. When you shift square, x square is 2. So what is x? Root 2. When you shift square here, it becomes root 2. When you shift OB square is 2, so what is OB? Square shift here, it becomes root. See, we want root 2. So OB is root 2. What this OB is, please? We got root 2. Now how we represent this on number line, Starting I told you that what is the value of root 2, please? Root 2 is nearly 1.4. So now what you have to do, you should use compass. See, use compass and like this. See, this is OB is what? Root 2. So draw one arc like this. See, exactly, you see, this arc is coming where, between 1 and 2 there are 10 divisions. This is the 4th division. Before between 1 and 2, 1.5 is there. Between 1 and 2, 1.5 is there. So this number, yes, please see, this number is P. We name it as P. Here, please. Here, P. Where what we did here, what we did here? Take O center and OB radius, draw an arc. How we draw the arc? O center, OB radius, draw an arc. Like this we have to draw an arc. See again, you take O center, keep this end on the center, and this is, you adjust like this OB, root 2. We have to adjust this way. Okay, then draw this arc. Where this arc meets on the number line at P, hence P is root 2 on number line. See, this P is the value of, because you know 0 to this number is 1.4 nearly, up to here 1, this is 1.4. So this is the method to represent or locate root 2 on number line. Where is root 2 on number line? Hence, here there is no place. Yes, hence OP, or you can write P is root 2. Hence P is root 2 on number line. That is what you know. That is OP value is root 2 actually. What is the value of O to P? OP is root 2. Now how you explain, how you do this on your notebook? Okay, now I am using small scale, and this even of course small compass. So please see, I am showing this also. We draw a number line, and how many divisions we take? 10 divisions. Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2. Then at 0 you make a square of same size. Yes, take a square of same size. So unit length. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. O, A, B, this is B, this is C. O, A, B, C. You join OB. What this OB you get by Pythagoras theorem? OB is what? This OB is root 2. Okay. So when you join OB, know that OB is what? Root 2. Yes. Let's see. This OB is root 2. Here. OB is root 2. Okay. Then what you have to do? You should use this small compass. Yes, like this place. Small compass. You adjust it like this way. See, OB. Then you draw an arc like this. So it will come between 1 and 2. So here you name that it is P. Yes, see, this is P. So OP is the value of root 2. OP or P is root 2 on number line. So here what we are doing, let us take OA, BC, BA, BA square of unit length whose each side is 1 centimeter. OA, AB both are 1, 1. Join OB. By Pythagoras theorem we get, what is Pythagoras theorem? You know, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude. So what is Pythagoras hypotenuse here? OB. OB square is equal to OA square plus AB square. What is OB square? Is 1 square plus 1. This is 1, this is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So OB square is 2, so OB is root 2. So now after that OB is root 2, right? We need root 2 on the number line. So what we do now? After that we take O center and OB. See, we are just like this. OB, root 2, we draw an arc. Where this arc meets number line? P. that P is the answer. OP is root 2 or P is root 2. So like that, represent root 3 on number line, root 5 on number line. That we'll do in next video. So today we stop. Thank you.